the comps and kind of what that looks like? Or are you guys expecting something different here?
I mean, both of these teams are running the G2 comp, so I think they're literally probably mimicking a little bit of what they're doing. G2 has so much success on this map, and yeah, I trust the solo Yoru. I think the solo Yoru is a really good play here.
Yeah, I mean, the Yoru is just so effective in terms of dealing with Vi's. The ultimate is incredibly powerful. The quick rotates. I don't know. To me, Sean, is Yoru as busted as Teho?
I mean, Yoru's pretty busted.
But Teho busted?
Not Teho busted. Definitely not Teho busted, but he's definitely one of the stronger duelists. His kit is ridiculous, even with the price of the clone increasing. I still think this is the go-to comp right now.
Yeah, it is going to be a bit of a mirror comp, a couple of changes on both sides. We talked about maybe, hopefully, seeing a chamber. Not going to be the case. I think for Furia here, there are a couple of things they're going to have to solve on the fly if they want to extend this to a map 3.
Yeah, we're going to be watching them on the attack first. And the thing that I'm going to be paying attention to, you know, Sean, you were comparing some of the similarities between Pearl and Ascent, but like the thing that really stuck out in my mind on Ascent was how often Rafa was just like solo lurking into mid on their attacking side. And I'm wondering if that's going to be a similar vibe with him coming in here on Pearl.
Yeah, that was one of the things I really didn't like as well. I mean, it's one thing to lurk as the IGL. You can get a lot of info, you can hear the rotations, but doing it on specific roles, like the Teo, which, you know, you want to be closer to teammates for the drone unless you're kind of droning out the opposite side of a hit. Think like,
yeah.
I mean, he could drone through street technically as the team's hitting B or some vice versa. I just don't like it though, because the salvos give away location, as does the drone.
Yeah, we even saw that the one round he was in mid trying to sell an A fake, but people saw where the missiles are coming from, so he instantly gets taken out. So yeah, we'll have to wait and find out. Looks like on this pistol round, Fury going to be setting up basically entirely towards this A side of the map. But Leviathan should be able to rotate players over here super quickly to contest if Furia try to push on through.
Are either of you feeling confident about Furia's chances?
No.
Speaking hypothetically.
What is this?
I'm just curious.
I'll take the bet on Furia. What are you gonna?
You'll take the bet on Furia?
Sean, you're a good man. Way to put the show ahead of everything else. The pistol erupting towards A. The spike has not fully made it out of A main. Some of the defenses here are keeping the line. There's no way for them to flood through. Now Rafa's left in a 1v3. Calm, weak, yes. He gets his one.
Can I?
No, you can't take it back. Sean can't take it back, and you've already agreed to it. So now Doug can set whatever rules he wants, and you've already agreed.
Yeah.
Production, delete the VOD.
I think
it's already out there.
I think that if Furia wins, Christy. Yeah, you were looking at the Mayo. You know exactly where I'm going.
Well, I don't know if it's going on my head or...
Oh, no, because then makeup and then production gets mad and hair and all that stuff. That's a little too messy. You have to drink the mayonnaise.
Drink it? Wait, are you drinking or are you eating it?
And if, you know, that's
philosophical.
That's a heavy question, right?
Socrates was busy with that one back in the day.
If you drink mayonnaise in the woods, does anyone hear it? That's how the saying goes.
Something like that.
I think someone hears you throwing up, that's for sure.
Is this do we agree to this? Is this
how much are we talking?
And then if Lev wins, then Sean, you're the mayo drinker.
Yeah, if Lev wins, you have to drink mayo. That's so unfair.
Wait.
Are you willing? Do you believe in Furia that much?
Did you just like tails I win, heads you lose me? I'm actually confused.
Here's the thing. I would not wish it on my worst enemy to drink mayo. That is appalling.
It is horrible.
What I think you have to do like a mayo face wash.
That's almost worse.
Do you hate me?
That's worse. Right?
I think it's funnier.
It's for the content. It's for the content. Well, folks, you heard it here first. If Furia win, Ender's drinking mayonnaise.
I'm not drinking
If Lev win, Sean's drinking mayonnaise. We're going to make sure we get that on broadcast. Lev up 2-0. Sean, not looking great here.
Let's rein it in for this one. It is Leviathan with a pretty solid buy for a third round.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean, that must be tough, huh?
My mental when I'm rooting for Furia to win this game is questionable.
I love how we actually have no horse in the race, but now you've just made me and Sean both biased, Doug.
I've got such a horse right. Yes! Nice opener, Havoc.
Dude, I can taste the mayo in the back of my throat already.
What? Oh man, I love my job. Heavy towards A, the spike making its way out.
Ooh, that's an aggro fight. Backside,
Yes,
what
it
are they
is.
doing? Let's go, Lev.
Yes, it is. That flash, very effective.
It's 2 free.
Khalil and Heat have a shot to get this thing back though. The spike was planted.
2v2.
That's a big kill onto Demon 1. Gravity
Gravel.
well, yeah, pulling him off just a little bit. A minor pause and they're on the flash through the smoke. Snappy out from Heat.
Great kill. His blind is going to come back online now. 1v1 for Heat.
Spike has been taken for a little bit. Comet so much to do here. Oh, I can't believe he faced him. He gets the kill anyway, and the round goes the way of Furia. Okay.
Easy, easy.
Exactly as the round was supposed to go. It was a bonus for Leviathan. They're in a fine position. Actually, think about the damage they just did. 4 guns out of the hands of Furia. I feel like you're really caught up on this round, Sean, but really it's about the next 3 rounds.
Yes. Heat is a player, by the way, this year. I've seen a lot of messages about Heat on the forums. You know, they're not liking the Senti role. I actually think this is a good change for Heat long term, and it's just the learning curve is a little bit steep right now for him. Last year we saw him on Initiator, just owning, right? Everyone wants to see him on that again. But in this role, I feel like, man, these star players with crazy mechanics, they can take over games.
I feel like agents like Vi sort of suit that too, giving you options on more aggressive fights. What? And Demon 1 still aggroing here? Pushing back to the line, calling in reinforcements with Rossi on the swing too. I mean,
my.
this is beautiful.
Wow. What a round from Lev.
Rossi was really animated there. That was filthy. And the fill-in behind him, I mean, obviously King getting that no-scope is a lot of fun to watch, and that's what's going to be on Reddit. But the fill-in from Demon 1 was perfect. Look at that.
I can't believe King stuck around and went for the 2 shots before Gate crashing out.
Yep, same.
Giga Chad. Actually crazy play from King.
He'd gone for the Outlaw too against 5 light armors. Doesn't matter. He hits the headshot anyway.
Yeah. Just shares for Furia. And gravity well, and the salvo's on top to make sure no one's pushing towards A main early on. Nothing found.
Yeah, Calm even's got the Prowler moving into Art. Doesn't find anything on the initial hit. So there could be a walk-up here. Second Prowler spots it as Furia used the ultimate on the Eco.
Pushes him forward.
No.
Wow, what a step forward right there. That was sick.
Yeah.
Where was the flash, though? They were missing one piece of util. They forced the fight forward, but it's like they weren't expecting it.
Sorry, are you talking about Furia?
Yeah.
Only missing
Yeah.
one piece of util. We're also missing 5 guns. I mean,
Sure,
like
the tail, the annihilation and dugout to push the fight forward. Honestly,
Sure.
they were cooking with how they filtered the fights.
and then a flash out to take the fights.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference. Sure.
The Vice flash, the Yoru flash, anything.
Good news for Furia this round. They've got the Yor ult, looking for another A exec. Leviathan going to try and get up into A main, but usually Havoc would pop this pretty early and flush that away. Decides not to, using the TP out, as a matter of fact.
Who's next?
Okay, Dimensional Drift now clearing Art. It's looking like an A split.
Yeah, they have a lot of A main presence here. Havoc's gonna at least get some info on Art. Oh,
Really?
I'm really surprised he took that.
No flash, only using half the duration, so it doesn't even scout the site. This round is miserable for Furia. I don't think they can get out onto the A site unless they just start hard facing and winning fights.
That is the only way they've really found success, and they've gotten a couple.
It's a very good Vice ult.
Demon 1 feeling a lot of the pressure, being triple faced.
Player standing.
Calm arriving right on time. Now Texas left in 1v2.
You are divided.
Heat's weak. The Cosmic Divide will set them apart.
Tex has his flash.
He has no idea what's happening on the other side. Here's one drop in dugout. His timing might work out. If he swings this.
Planted.
Patience, though. Not
He
fully,
tried the knife.
Yeah, not fully committing onto it. And now as the wall goes down, you see the rotations from the members of Furia. As they try to reposition. He's gotten it down to a 1v1, hasn't he? Heat is weak. Tex, worse for wear. Spike ticking away.
Oh, what a shot from Heat.
That was three on the round for him. That's a
Yeah.
big round.
Another clutch?
honestly just so impressive they got into the site, because once you lose the Yoru, no flashes to actually bust out if you're, oh, it was a spam kill that started it, then trading off the op shot. And a couple of good shots scaling, trading out your teammates.
Gosh, that was a clean shot out from Heat.
Yeah, I like how he's stepping up and just challenging in these one-on-ones. He's not playing the spike, he's not playing time, he's very confident in the one-on-ones.
Their fears betrayed them.
4 ults online for LEV. The buy is here. Econ still pretty strong for LEV.
Tex isn't too far off of his ult either.
It's very important to string this together. If you look, their Econ will be shattered if they lose this.
Furia also kind of need a quicker round. If they dilly-dally for too long, you're going to see them get stalled out by the tail, the fade, Yoru, all of these things later into the round. So very instantly dealing with the Vizutal on B is a good option. They can move back into that later on if they want. The problem is King's pushed up in B main with the op.
And they felt safe rotating back towards B off of some of that noise because they had A main control. He doesn't have a TP to get out, but the guy's not missing much. Might not need it.
And that Teo drone typically would be clearing out this A main. So now the Fade has to stay, use Prowlers. Here they are. And I don't know if these Prowlers going to force King off, but Heat again. Oh, that should have been a kill right there.
Yes, it should have. You're absolutely right.
He dodged all the Fade util, but couldn't hit the shot.
A little speed up onto A off the ult.
What?
And he paid the price.
Traded back though. 8 and 4 for him. 3v3 on the round. His Havoc skills up. Gets 2. Almost gets the last. Again, Tex in a 1vx. And again, these post plants are so much harder. It's not just the 1v2. It's the spike ticking away. You have to solve for that as well. But he may have been up a little bit too far.
Whoa!
Up too far there.
I'm telling you, they're challenging in these ones. They're challenging hard in these late rounds.
How annoyed are you if you're Tex, by the way? Because you keep winning the fight, and then you're expecting oh, the other guy's going to try and play time, right? But he's just getting hard swung.
I mean, that's a high percentage play, right? Is to play time. They're just playing it at a different pace. They're playing it at a different speed.
What a shot. Tex completely unaware of someone taking that fight. I mean, yeah, it's catching them off, and you can see the frustration coming out.
Now that money finally broken from Lev, still holding on to 4 ultimates from that last round. Tex the only one that popped his.
Unfortunate for him too. He didn't even finish the voice line.
We're up in trouble.
Good night, is he ever?
He's been falling a lot in these last couple rounds early.
I got the spike.
And with Heat going down too, you have to wonder where are the kills going to come from now. Lurks activate on both sides.
Yeah, it's like a desperation station for Furia. Just start walking places, see if you can find anything.
I don't think that drone spotted prize.
Blocking vision.
And he gives up his spot anyway with the Prowler, grabbing the orb.
Trying to open things up for this Astro on the B side. He's making as much presence as possible.
I like how LEV have played it too, though. Like, they've given up B side almost entirely, playing heavy numbers back in their spawn, just going to react off of audio of the spike going down eventually, and play to trade each other out if the Lurk does eventually make it to their spawn.
Which has to be their win con right now, because yes, they're up in numbers, but they don't have the guns.
Flash just got the ping on B, and the player lurked.
LEV are very confused now. They know only 2 could possibly be on A. That Flash connected on a B player, so they're going to speed up.
That's 1.
Does he have any way out? He has TP. Yeah, he's going to get out. They drew that ult out too.
2 ults gone, now 3 ults gone for LEV.
So far, not a bad setup for Furia at all.
But that wall is going to pose serious problems.
Prize is just going to push his way forward. The timing on this for Khalil is going to be key too. His Demon Run has already gotten it to half. He's going to stick the whole way. There's nothing to stop him on the other side. He sticks it.
Oh dear.
Whatever happens, Sakin.
Mayo in the wound.
Mayo in dude, that's got to sting.
It does. Mayo in the wound does sting, actually.
Oh no. I do love, like, Leviathan. I mean, they find these 2 openers, some tough shots not quite connecting, but then putting every ult they had into securing this, holding right flush against the wall. So I think, not Rossi, was that Roth on the other side, was trying to swing through the wall, but he's running his shoulder into the guy, so he can't actually get the guy off the plant.
Ooh. LEV needed that though. Using
they did.
Quad ults that round. If that would have flopped, Holy, we would be singing a different tune.
Yeah.
Honestly, Fury would be in full control of the game.
Yeah, could you imagine? They flop that round, they invest all those ults, the money's not great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fully behind, and all of a sudden we're talking about Fury likely winning the half.
Yeah, and I think this is a good spot for Fury, actually. They could... I love the timeout right here. This is a super important round. The ults are very low for LEV, and the econ isn't quite there yet. This is a moment for Fury in this game to take control.
Yeah, options for Fury. Hit a site with the Yor ult. In a post plant, if they're farming orbs, they're going to have either a Vise or an Astra coming in as well. See how they gear up for it. They played a lot of these rounds opening pretty strong into A main. Last time was the first time they really tempted into the mid space and they got completely punished. So could see a world where they go back towards A, maybe use the Yor ult again to clear into mid to make sure there's no aggro piece coming their way.
Minor gripe of mine, by the way, that Yor ult started from top mid on that last time. It got no street control. I think this time I think we're gonna get a reverse clear of mid. He's gonna go through street with the Yor ult back around to Art.
Yeah, hopefully he sets up his TP for a mid ult TP as well. Last time he didn't quite do that. Instead, he's actually taking the opening fight.
Oh my, maybe he's just gonna kill everyone.
And he's A main. He's already used both of his teleports, all of his utility.
A TP back, too.
Here.
But he's gone scouting.
Well, that's one guy. That's the Vise util.
That's not a ton of info found. He clears one of the Vice.
He's in the same place as last time.
Yeah.
Except this time waiting for his teammates.
I don't know that he gained a ton more. They've got the utility to double down on this. Oh, but Tech's back sight. Almost single-handedly stuffing this push.
Down A.
3 on the round for the Sentinel. Make that 4. And now the ace on the cards. It's so far away. It's still back in main.
I just don't see the vision trying to find a back sight there without any flashes.
I don't either, but you let the dog off the leash here, surely. Yeah, you see Rossi baiting for him. 6 bullets left, looking for the last. Position now found on the swing. Heat's there, 3 for him.
Oh, this may be a bit silly. 1 on 2.
Maybe a little too silly. He can isolate these into 1s, but Demon 1 stops him. Lev gets to 6. Whew.
Oh, man. I actually think that, you know, the fight back site was probably initiated by the Teo drone tagging.
Yeah, I think so, because there was a dog back there too.
Yeah.
There was a fade dog.
Yeah.
It's just, it's
Haun's
like
haunt right here.
Yeah,
That haunt is wild.
Yeah.
The haunt's crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's the timing of the swings coming back as well.
He's not there!
The multilingual Rossi. He's a polyglot, actually.
The Verno cosplay. A haunt towards B long this time. Furia. You have Heat's ult. Rafa's 1 off of his Armageddon.
Does King clear this corner?
This is tight mid. Turn around.
Poor Rossi.
Yeah, poor guy, bro.
Just sold out.
I'm going to go back to that other language. No?
Okay, he's dead. It's so easy to IGL when you're dead, you know? You don't have to focus on...
And so what, off of this, they speed up towards B. Is the B orb still up?
I'm gonna... No.
But Heat has his ult, and he's been insane for them so far.
Well, I mean, Fury are going to try this 2-2-B split, but you look at King's angle back in
Yeah.
Connector. I don't love their odds.
Ooh, peeked before the Vice on the run out.
King's got to hold the line here, waiting for the second,
Spike planted.
and he's right.
Fakes the clone to run down street. Does Rafa bite?
He's been so aggro in his swings, he's been so aggro in his fights, and he's just going to waltz into his death if he pushes through double doors.
Rafa's a little hungry. He wants it.
Oh, no!
Here.
He's so aware.
Patience pays off.
Annihilation online.
Finally, he's getting it up. It's going to have to be that.
Hey,
to
he's
pull
got
it off.
ulti. He's got the missiles.
Wait, but if he gets pushed now, he's not going to get a shot at it. Tex knows where he's coming from. He's going to try to hunt him down. He gets the kill. He gets both.
Tuck me into a
The
corner.
kill onto Tex, and then the missiles onto Demon 1. The Red Bull clutch for Furia.
Dude, Rafa, I mean, he needed that. Been having a tough game, but to get the 2 kills there, get the clutch, even with his position revealed, right? Like, he throws the missiles from over in the corner and still wins the 1v1.
Oh, the greed for the half.
It's because there's still the Armageddon, and he probably thinks he has time to get out. I don't know.
Wow.
Brother, he is going through it.
Yeah. Which stage do you think he's in?
Grief.
Yeah.
That might be you here in a little bit, Ender. I wouldn't.
Hey.
I wouldn't go too
They're
far
up
into
by
that.
2. It's fine.
I hate this jinx you just laid out. I don't like that at all.
No,
actually.
No, I love
trust.
it, actually.
Trust.
Keep it coming.
As the Harbinger
You
of
know-
Chaos, I cannot curse.
You know, the thing is, I know for a fact King doesn't kill 3 with his Guardian this round. I know for a fact.
Is that where we are?
That's insane.
He just can't do it.
That's insane work
He
from you.
doesn't have it in him.
Oh, no.
I mean, calm Sheriff.
There's no way this rune gets any scans.
Wow, you're so smart, Sean. This guy's just a knower.
There's a lot of mid-presence here from Furia. And Spi is really soft here.
Yeah. The thing is, Fury would always clear calm out along.
Always.
There's no way this guy goes uncleared.
777 on calm. He's so lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't clear it.
Oh, no.
Yes.
They invest in the ult back site. Invest in the ult back site. They're going to push out ahead of the smoke. Calm's going to get this, isn't he? They
30
do
seconds
clear him
left.
out. Havoc snuffs out the trap. Fury in a really nice spot here to get to 5. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Yeah, I might have.
Wait.
Heat's weak. A 3v2. A flash on the other side of the smoke. 6 HP.
What a play from Tex. He just ran and killed Planner.
Keeping things competitive. Couple of missiles will buy a little bit of time. The spike tapped, but not being stuck yet. Delay, delay, delay on the swing. King not connecting. Rossi's gonna have to figure it out on his own. He's getting it down to 1v1. He's gonna get them both. Rossi with 4 in the defuse for Lev.
So I was right, it wasn't King's Guardian.
Yeah, you were
Getting
yeah.
3, it was Rossi with a Vandal getting 4.
Wow.
He was playing a game of escalation there. Started with the Stinger, upgraded to a Guardian, then a Vandal.
That's crazy. They left their teammate who planned to die in the site like that, and the whole round just got so chaotic right there for Furia. You can see they had no more stall for the plant, so they have to double challenge.
Rafa! God, bro. What are they doing, bro?
And so, you know, we talked so much about how they like to swing into the 1v1s and just to aggro take those fights. That's the 3rd time they're in a post plant where they should be waiting for a tap or something. They take the fight anyway. It finally bites them.
This is going to be a quick round, though, from Furia. That Yoral, the 3rd one this half, quick to find the wall, but the team isn't really scaling behind it.
Yeah, no clone for the
Yeah,
wall
no clone
either.
yeah, that's what I'm most surprised about. What's the idea here?
I'm going to be honest, I have not loved the Yoral this half.
No, I think that sentiment is shared by everyone except Havoc, probably.
Is he gonna stick this plant? This mad lad.
How does he get away
done
with
it.
that?
Meanwhile, where's
And he's pushing?
Look at Heat. He's still across the other side of the map. They're gonna play. Is this even? It is planted for long. Heat's timing. He's gonna hear him. Oh, don't make any noise. True. Oh, he gets a kill onto King. Meanwhile, rest of the fight happening on B main. They've got to understand some of the pressure's coming from, but can you even calm that in the midst of all this chaos? He's gonna show up late with an op in a 1v3.
And walled off.
Brother.
Oh, that's brutal. It's over.
Yeah, he's just gonna stick the
Yeah.
defuse. There's nothing they can really do here.
We can take that off in the next half, no?
That's how that works,
No,
right?
denied it, unfortunately.
Side.
That is just exactly map 1 story. 8-4 first half. Leviathan, there was a moment right in the middle there. Furia strung some rounds together, but actually since Furia's timeout, Lev just kind of smoked him.
Oh. Yeah.
I love Rossi's reacts. They're so good.
And the truth, he's asked a couple of times, what are they doing? I'm thinking the same thing. Hopefully, we'll see something better on the second half. We'll be right back.
Red Bull gives you wings.
8-4 half for Leviathan. There were lots of questions around the Havoc ults and a lot of value left on the table. Hope is unfortunately dwindling. Sean is sweating a little bit more than he normally would be, given the circumstances. Meanwhile, Ender, you're feeling good, yeah?
Yeah,
I mean, no mayonnaise in the forecast for you?
Let's not go there just yet. We still have to get through a pistol round for Leviathan, but I'm feeling comfortable.
I don't know that I could jinx this situation. I really think it's beyond jinxing.
It would be an impressive one, that's for sure.
There's no way Furia win this pistol.
Be Sliggy tier.
Where are you?
And what do they have? They have a Frenzy for prize?
Yeah, that's a normal pistol buy.
I mean, I'm just looking through
What do they have, a
what's
classic on Heat?
available.
You mean this guy bought utility?
Just looking at what's available. I got a couple of ghosts to share for Havoc.
All those are late.
Yeah, they are.
But look at the rotate. 4 here for Furia.
I mean, almost all of them are here.
It's a fast blood.
Rafa's already dead. Continuing to swing into his death. This pistol is not going the way of Furia at all. As I say that, though, they're able to get a couple of kills.
Standing.
Havoc left in a 1v3. The smoke goes down. The kill goes through. Lev, get another.
Without a stop.
And Furia, again, it's the same situation, actually. An 8-4 half into a lost pistol.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just... these deficits are so hard to come back from in this game.
Yeah, that ended up turning into a lost round 14, lost anti-bonus as well in the following.
It really went off the rails when that took place, you're right.
This is like a full save from Furia, though. They spent 200 credits on some buys util. They're making sure they have heavy armor going to the next. They don't get outlaw abused.
They're guessing the right side. A little push towards mid from Art.
Yeah, Fury just playing like the cringe 1-2 angle in Art with Price's face in the wall to swing off of the contact of the Yoru.
Drone going out.
My question is, how much do Lev know of what's on the other side of this? 2 spotted.
Ooh, that's a really good stealth drone.
Yeah, it is, but they spam on the other side of it and Havoc gets a kill.
On the
Juggle
fade,
those
too.
out there, yep. Get them gone.
On the fade, when Rossi has no util, the missiles will come back online, but the fade is very important in this comp.
Not having the haunt to clear like backside, for example, get the spam going down. The prowlers, if you ever want to run some kind of a split play too.
Fake teleport.
Although, luckily for Leviathan, they've just decided to re-hit heavy through Art, and Fury have vacated the site.
They're starting to put the smoke, or the stars, excuse me, down towards A. Utility dumped, and the site should be theirs for the taking. I mean, maybe Rafa takes an aggro fight. He's never really been known to do that.
All he's been doing is fighting this series.
That was the joke, Ender. It was a funny.
Yeah, I mean when I lie on the internet for money.
Alphas do a bit of damage to King.
Yeah, it did some. I don't know how they frag their way through this. They don't really have the utility. They've got the cross. They have Art controlled. Leviathan do Animane. Yeah, this is tough. This is really tough. I mean, either you have to have utility that's going to dissuade the flood out from Art and Main, or you just take the fight to them. And I don't know that they really have either right now.
One enemy remains.
Yeah, this run's definitely over.
Yeah.
Rafa just looks to die to the spike here. No more orbs.
Barely, too.
Okay, let's see what Lev bring into this bonus.
Lev have been going for some pretty heavy bonus rounds. Maybe not like Vandals and stuff necessarily, but they're almost always getting like an Outlaw, a few Guardians into the mix. Now they actually are buying up on a couple of players.
Ooh, 1,000 kills on Tex.
Yo! Do you know why he's not the IGL for the team and it's Rossi?
There's no way the guy just hit a career milestone and you're about to make a joke.
Rossi calls.
There's no way, bro.
Well, Tex doesn't like to call. He likes to text.
Oh no, dude. There's.
Do you want a prize for that?
Brother, you might have just.
I'm heated.
Yo, that's heat, man.
Going out.
All right, the both of you just earned the mail. I don't know that I care about the rest of us.
Yo, Sean's the king of dad jokes. Don't get him mistaken.
Oh my God.
You're a demon.
I'm one.
Okay.
It's just havoc out here.
Right, the bonus round for Lev.
Wow.
He's already dead.
Look, I'm just trying to bring some levity, man. Some levity.
Khalil shot a winner from here.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, get Rafa. Go on. Rafa your way through that. Right.
One down.
No.
Super.
There's no coming back from this. I mean, Lev to win in the bonus, man. It's cooked. I mean, this map has been a gem.
Are they? They're saving at this point. Fury saving their 3 guns.
I think we broke Doug. I've never seen him like this. This guy's so serious. You'd be lucky to get him to crack a smile. Watching like penguins slide down, you know, a ski slope. No.
Leviathan will get to 11. Fury will carry 3 rifles into the next round. The bonus was a disaster.
I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't really want to show my face after this one. Oh, good, we've got a timeout.
Oh, okay. Right. So.
Yeah, get us back on track, Doug. Come on.
So as Furious biggest fan, Sean.
Yes.
How do they get back into this?
Holy.
Set the scene for me.
I mean, they haven't really had a true chance at a gun round. This round, they gave that first one up on a jiggle peak. We haven't really seen what they even have to offer on this defensive half, which is honestly part of the problem we've seen is even when they look good, they overextend. Think back to the Ascent defense pistol, right?
Right.
I think they need to play way closer together. They're making way too many individual plays. Havoc on the Yoru ults, you know, coming out all by himself, not clearing all the angles, not cloning the walls. There's a lot of these little minor details that they're missing. So it's hard to pinpoint one specific thing right now for Fury, if I'm being honest. They're not getting a lot of ult value, and truthfully, a lot of their rounds are grinds, like really grinded out rounds where they're winning clutches. So
what you're telling me is there's no hope?
I think they need to counter aggress after the initial like A main take, after the initial B take, wherever the initial take is. If they fight it early, they're gonna run into like a fade haunt in that corner combined with missiles. So they have to wait that out and then aggress. If they play back, it doesn't seem like they have the rotational reads right now to play back.
But if they go for that aggress, I want to see them fight together. Because too often I think it's like one guy stepping back into the space or re-clearing, and maybe it's a 1-for-1, but it's only ever going to be that at best. That is some utility. Might be all the utility.
Great damage on the Rossi, though.
Yeah, I think that was Prize, just taking that angle, spamming through the wall a bit.
I'm all out.
You were looking for some of that re-aggress and fighting for the neutral space, and that's not the case this round.
Yeah, Fury have eaten up some of their fighting tools too. Havoc threw out a flash, only has the one more to go for the fight. Fade Prowler into A-main sees nothing, but it didn't scout too much of anything. So here that A-main re-step up comes, but might come a little bit too late to get the rotates into the B side.
A lot of info right there in that jump spot. Oh no, the flash doesn't bleed through. Insta collect.
Oh, so Havoc was able to step up into A-main. And the rotates from Leviathan are coming in this fight. Street. Oh, good shot from Tex. There's Yoru going back B.
Tex has been so good this map.
Yeah, and the ones that Furia were winning, that were keeping things close, I feel like I haven't seen them win one of those in a little while.
King spotted so much.
Havoc has to stay alive in main.
He's gonna get crunched.
Great timing from Heat right there.
He's gonna get a shot. Another Havoc falls. But again, keep a close eye on Heat. Sean, you were just mentioning him. He's gonna face into 2. Swings out, gets 1, traded back though.
Good jump peek from Khan to set up Rossi for the fight.
The problem is that the Teo and Astra alive post-plant gods right now.
Yeah, bro, forget it.
All missiles away.
There's the first set. They're gonna try to fight into this main. Demon 1 has been cleared, so is King. Rossi, 1v2, now 1v1. He's weak. Prize is gonna buy a little bit of time, but a tap, a dare, a beckon into the fight, and Prize wins it out.
You have got to be
What a round
kidding
from
me.
Prize. Getting the A main
Huge.
frag and then closing it out like that. You could feel the pressure. He didn't know if he was sticking it, and I think he was on the verge of thinking about swinging art, and that's right when that swing came in from Prize at the end.
I mean, you think about the very beginning of the round. He was the one who dealt a ton of damage into A main to start with.
Yeah, he took down, I think it was Rossi, got super chunked initially. And it's, again, one of these late round post plants that comes down to, like, Furia either even or down in numbers and individuals clutching up. So, like, when individuals are put in some of these spots, they are able to win the rounds.
Well, the problem is they're not. At best, you got like a 50-50, maybe 60-40 chance to win those. When you're down as many rounds as you are, you can't lean on that.
I think the bigger problem is the econ, right? They're winning the ones.
Yeah.
So not much is getting carried over. And you're put against the wall, and you must string together rounds in these scenarios, which is where Furia has struggled.
I mean, even this situation now, they just won that round, but they have light armor.
Double suppress.
Big ulti. Wait, that might be a kill.
What? The missiles were just a little past it, blocking off their exit.
Wow. The double suppress, the Yoru can't get out. They jump through the art smoke. Maybe an overextension. Furia back in the round.
Heat has ult too. Popped, but Khalil dead. Heat's been good. 1v3 good. I don't know. Taking a step back. Again, the economy becomes a part of the conversation here.
He's gonna give him 12.
I don't know that he really has another play.
Wow, that is crazy.
That was a really cool way that Rossi used his ult, but it was the missiles on the other side of it that were most impressive for me. You often have those not necessarily in tandem, but the way he pointed the ult to go towards dugout and then missiles in the origin spot in case anyone was flushing out of there was really well done.
Yeah, and I like the fact that the ult came in, right? Instead of giving the space of the site, when you suppress players like this, they have such a low likelihood of making it out.
Yeah.
That's a very heads-up play from Rossi.
Just brutal. And we were talking about the econ and how he had to string rounds together. Yeah, okay, sure, Heat survives. Heat's able to still buy a rifle to drop over to Prize, I think, on the other side. The rest of the team's got nothing. And I'm honestly shocked that it's Prize that's being given the rifle here. Instead of a guy like Havoc, I guess Havoc, if he can get an orb, he's got the ultimate, but
a Sheriff and a Bucky for Rafa, I mean...
Yeah, the Sheriff isn't even what you want in a Euro. The equip time is very slow. You want a quick equip gun.
I feel like they really messed up the econ here.
I don't think it was ever right to be fixed in the first place.
I mean, give him the Bucky if you want to make that play. Give him a Phantom if you want him to take fights. I don't know.
Questions continue to abound for Furia. I don't know that they're going to be answered today.
Pressing into this setup. Oh, blinds his teammate and
that was their gun!
And meanwhile, Calm was playing anti the whole time. The flash landed on 2, but Calm was waiting for it. Swings out from mid and is able to isolate those fights cleanly.
There's no way for...
LEV have played such a better game today than we've seen them play in many of the past weeks. And
it goes back to what Ender was saying at the beginning of the broadcast, right? Like the previous weeks has been against some of the best that Americas has to offer.
G2, MIBR, C9. The only team they've beaten is Furia.
Seems like they're going to have their number again. What are you going to do with that Bucky, guy?
Shoot them.
Okay, that's one kill found. Heat. Stop me if you've heard this before. In a 1v3.
Oh, what?
Never had a shot at it. I mean, Leviathan destroy Furia.
And that is a feel-good win for LEV.
Yeah,
I mean,
a desperately needed one, too.
After last week on that loss to Cloud9, the CEO of LEV tweeted, you know,
oh, I saw it. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. You know, and when you see the owner of your org tweeting unacceptable, man, that has to light a fire under you. What a performance today. Love to see this from LEV. The comp adjustments, everything looked so much more together and focused. The game plans were there.
The big bright spots for me across the series, King. Right, I think on this map he's playing super well. The last map introducing the Waylay, all those set ideas with the hinder into exec pieces that he was doing with the team, especially on attack, was great. Also
from week to week, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, less than 7 days to make that agent be implemented into the comp. At the same time, Calm, remember how insanely good he was on the first